What's going on, Reality Universe? We are back with another video, and I'm so excited to finally be talking about the 99 to Beat trailer. It is here, and honestly, I've been anticipating this. Anybody close to me knows that like every single day I woke up thinking, oh, the trailer's gonna come today, and it took a long time to get here, but it is finally here. And I think the reason I was anticipating it so much is like I've been able to relive some of my 99 experience through like talking to some of my castmates and looking at photos from Ireland, but like the feeling of being in the arena, it like you can't recreate that. And like even seeing it now, like it just doesn't do it justice, I don't think. But like it does give me a taste of like what it was like to be there. And like I'm just so excited to be talking about this with you guys. Before we get into it, I want to say this up front. This is both a YouTube video and a podcast. So depending on what platform you're listening on, there's a couple different ways you could support. If you're on YouTube, a big way to help is to hit the subscribe button. I have a plan when I get to 1,000 subscribers. That's a long way away, I realize, but I do have like a plan and like different types of content that I want to make, and I can only make it when I reach that goal. So if you guys could help me out with that, it would go a long way. If you're on a podcast app like Spotify or Apple, subscribing also helps us on those platforms as well, but also rating and reviews, 5 stars on those app stores. It goes a long way, seriously, and I would gratefully appreciate it in the early days of this podcast. But enough about this. Let's get into the freaking trailer. I am so stoked to go. We're going to go frame by frame here, not frame by frame, but I'll pause every couple seconds and we'll talk about what I see on camera. I do want to preface a couple things before we get into it. I'm going to be very light on the spoilers. Even my family coming back from 99 Beat, I didn't even tell my family what my placement was. Like nobody knows how I did in this game. So like I'll tell you right now, spoilers are very important to me. I'm not going to let anything leak. And there's some things to keep in mind. If you don't see me in a game, and here's the thing, I know a lot of you guys have already watched this trailer and you're like, you're not in the trailer. I am in the trailer, okay? And I'll show you where. I'm in places. But basically, if you don't see me in the game itself, I'm not going to comment on whether or not the game was hard or easy or whatever, because that would tell you that I made it to that point in the game, and then you'll forever be anticipating me making it to that game. So we'll leave it up to the producers to decide what they put in here and what I'm going to be able to talk about. So again, maybe we'll talk about some of the cast members that we see show up and maybe some of the games I played in. But again, we're not getting into spoilers here. This is going to be very light on all that. Just some like fun ruminating on what's going on here. So let me shut up. Let's get into this freaking trailer.
They're drawn!
Okay, couple things I want to say. We're already pausing. Okay, it's going to be like that. First and foremost, the horn off the rip is nightmare fuel. Again, there's nothing that can describe the feeling of like needing to complete a task for $1 million and then that horn goes off. Like something in you changes a little bit, and it totally triggers me at the start here. I also want to talk about what we're looking at right here on screen, which actually, hold on. Oh, I just realized I've got this all messed up. Let me fit this appropriately. Sorry, you're going to see a little bit better now. What's going on here is it's the first game we see in the trailer, and it is not by accident because this is the first game of 99 to Beat. And for my 99 to Beat historians, you might know this is also the first game of the UK version. So this was totally something that I imagined being in the game, and it was totally surreal. So I'll explain it. Basically, everyone is blindfolded around the circle. They drop these exercise balls out of the ceiling. When the horn sounds, you all have to run out and sit on one of the balls. There's 99 balls, 100 people. One person is not going to find a ball, and they're going to be eliminated. So that's what's happening in this first shot. And I can talk about it because, again, it is the first one. And obviously, I played the first game, guys.
Balls are everywhere!
Okay, we've seen a couple things. We just saw some games I'm not going to comment on. Here's another one. Looks like we're throwing popcorn. See some friends here. Dakota in the front. He's all over this trailer. Good buddy of mine. Arun in the background from Amazing Race. Love this guy. JP, Rob, Sage, even Xavier back there. I love all these people. I'm so excited for you guys to meet my friends. Okay, that's what this is really about. So let's keep going. Okay, So here's an interesting thing. These are more games, and again, I'm just not gonna comment on these games. But there's two separate games here. On the left here, you see Rollins squatting to retrieve ducks with a hook, and then on this other screen you have what looks to be two nuts, a metal rod, and a ping pong ball. What the heck does that mean? We'll find out. Okay, we saw some acrobats in the air. Don't know what that's about either. Can't say anything. This is Elijah. He was on a TV show called The Four, I believe. I was not familiar with the guy. Apparently, he's the face of a very famous meme. Maybe I can throw that in here. But Elijah was a lot of fun too. I enjoyed meeting Elijah.
Welcome to the second
Sorry, I'm just pausing here. This is the circle. How cool!
season of 99 to beat. Give it up! 100 players.
Limitless Diner.
One of you will walk away with $1 million.
I am here to win the
Brax is here to win the money, of course. Well, what else could you expect? Let's see. Am I in the background anywhere? Nope, we don't see me.
money.
If you're in the way, step out.
Dakota talking crap. If you're in the way, step out. I'll say this. So this looks like maybe this is the start of the first game, because if you look here in the background, they have at our feet, these are the blindfolds. So this is the very first game. And over here, you see my buddy Adam, who goes by Loudmouth. I'm actually just a little bit further to the left here in the circle, because I was close to Adam in the circle, but you can't see me here.
Quiet, run through.
Money time.
Boys.
This is a fresh and exciting.
Okay, look, we get a look into the perch with Ken and Aaron a little bit. So cool, so cool. Again, I'm not in this shot either. My circle placement, I'm a little bit down here. Okay, so like I'm like Ken and Aaron can't even really see me from where they're at. But at the same time, I was actually close to the stairs that led up to this area. So again, there's stairs that they come up and down at the start and end of episodes, and I'm actually right down here by the stairs. So I get to see Ken and Aaron as they go up, but once they're up there, in my circle placement, there's no seeing me.
Cast.
The energy is higher.
There's Adam again, Kayla as well, and Hannah over here. I love all these people.
You feel like this is an event.
This game.
Okay, let's see. Am I here anywhere? There I am. Let's freaking go. I'm right over here next to my circle buddies. This game is called A Handful. Let's watch. Let's see what it's about.
Is a handful. You must separate colorful beads into test tubes using the hands provided.
Someone's gotta be worse than me, bro.
My buddy Luke and Dakota again. Love these guys, dude.
Those tiny hands make those test tubes look cute.
Nico. Aaron with a funny, dirty joke there. Okay, here we are again. The second shot of me. Okay, for those counting at home. O'Rear sighting number 2, Michael O.R. rather. I'm over here, okay? Here's where I'm at. Yeah, black jacket. Getting tiny hands ready to go. So I can confirm I did play this game, right? Obviously.
And these tiny hands are off. This is Lauren.
She seems to have a
Boom. Okay, now this is the best shot of me in the entire trailer. Right back here in between the ref and Lauren. Here I am, just completely locked in on sorting my beads here. So I won't say too much more about this game, because here's the other thing. I'll plug this. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I think I think I will be a great Instagram follow if you're following along with the show, because I also did videos at the end of each day in Limerick, Ireland, that I'm going to release as these games come out. So I'll be able to talk about my specific strategy for this game on my Instagram, and you can await that after the episodes come out. But yeah, we'll save that for later. But here I am, guys. I promise I was here. Okay.
Really good pace, Ken.
Really good pace. Paul, the oldest.
Paul is the freaking man. Okay, they're gonna talk about Paul for a second here. Oldest contestant in 99 to beat history. This guy has some of the coolest stories that you'll ever hear. Just a well-rounded, totally solid dude. Like, military vet, He goes to EDM shows. He's big into EDM, which is surprising. I love that about Paul. He's just like such kind of like a party animal. He's a great dude.
Contestant ever on 99 to Beat, 81 years old.
Now we start having people complete.
Okay, well, I was there for a second, but we missed it. Here's Jess in the background. JP again with Sage. Okay.
David H.
David H. Good to see you.
is through. This is when other contestants start to get anxious. They're really concerned how much time they have left. Rollins right here.
Rollins.
One more beat and he cannot
Come on,
hold
Rollins.
it together. Come on.
Okay, here's Brandon from the circle, and then Diabetti in the background. Sorry, I just keep pausing because I want to see if I'm in the background. I'm not in the background, though. Okay.
And Uncle Jordan still remaining.
Jordan! What's happening?
Hold up. Timeout.
99 to beat is back.
Guys, how freaking exciting. That was a lot of fun for me to go through. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well, getting my perspective on it. Again, some of the stuff I want to save, we'll talk about it as they come up. I'm going to be doing a lot of content about 99 to beat. So like I said, following me on Instagram is a great choice, but also here on YouTube. Here's the thing. I gave you the rant about subscribing and all that, and I know it's probably annoying and you guys hit the fast forward button, but here's the thing. Subscribing will help you, because if you're into the show, you want to follow along with the show, I'm going to have podcasts, I'm going to have videos, I'm going to have reels. Like, I cannot wait to talk about this show more and just share this experience with you guys, honestly. Like, that was a big part of it. Like, I've been in kind of like the reality gaming community for a long time, and I've made a lot of different friends that watch reality shows just like this one, and like I feel like I got this gift of being able to experience it, and now I want to share it with you guys. So thank you for checking out this video. Subscribe for the future videos, and let's get this freaking money.